In this video, you'll learn how to add custom fonts in Google Docs. We'll go from the default font list you see every day to accessing a much wider collection so your documents can look more personalized and professional. I'll walk you through each step slowly and clearly, and by the end, you'll know exactly how to find, add, and start using new fonts in your documents. Let's start from the very beginning. First, open Google Docs. You can do this by going to the Google Docs website in your browser and either opening an existing document or creating a new blank one. It doesn't matter which document you choose, as long as you're inside the editor where you can type and format text. Once your document is open, look near the top of the screen for the toolbar that shows options like font, size, bold, and alignment. You'll see the current font name displayed, usually something like Arial, Times New Roman, or another common font. This is shown in a drop-down menu, and this is where you control which font your text uses. Click on the font drop-down. When you click it, a menu will appear showing a list of fonts that are currently available in your account. These are the fonts you can already use, and you might notice that it's a fairly limited set. To go beyond these and tap into many more options, you need to open the full font library. To do that, look toward the top of that font menu for the option labeled More Fonts. Click More Fonts. This opens a new window or panel where you can browse all the fonts that Google makes available for Docs. This is where the real customization happens. Inside the More Fonts window, you'll see a much larger list of fonts, often with previews of how they look. You can scroll through the list to browse or use the search bar to find something specific by name. You can also use filters to sort by different categories like serif, sans serif, display, or handwriting styles. This can help you narrow things down if you're looking for a particular feel, such as something clean and modern or something more decorative for a heading. When you see a font you like, click on it. Clicking usually adds it to your My Fonts list, which means it will appear in your regular font drop-down in the document from now on. You can select multiple fonts if you'd like to add several at once. Take a moment to explore and choose fonts that match the tone of your document, whether it's a formal report, a resume, or a creative project. After you've chosen the fonts you want, confirm your selection by clicking OK. This closes the More Fonts window and returns you to your document. Now, when you open the font drop-down again, you'll see your newly added fonts in the list, along with the original ones. From here, you can highlight any text in your document and apply one of your new fonts, just like you would with the default options. If you want to make a custom font your default for new documents, you can adjust your normal text style and save it as the default, but the important part is that your new fonts are now ready to use anytime. That's all it takes to add custom fonts in Google Docs. Open your document, use the font drop-down, go into More Fonts, choose the styles you like, and click OK. Once you've done it once or twice, it becomes a quick and simple way to give your documents a unique and polished look.